Hello and welcome back to our sustainable journey. I am Steve, and today we are going to check in on the worms that were given grapefruit, lemon, an orange, garlic, pineapple. I think that's everything. So we'll take a look at it. So no peeking. But let's see how they did. Alright, there's some on the lid. But that's normal. They explore. They crawl up the sides. Okay. So they are all over the surface. All over the sides. Let's take this off. Set that aside. Got a bee that's... What are you doing, buddy? Alright. So, we have... Maybe I'll use this cup and do some digging. See if I can see... Let's use my hands, it'll be easier. There's that rice that we put in there that they are devouring still. You can see them in there. And there's actually a cocoon right there, so that's exciting. Alright. Pineapple. You see all the worms that were on the pineapple? You see that? You see it, internet? Pineapple. They eat pineapple. Alright. So let's see what else we can find. If we can find anything else. Oh. Here is what's left of maybe an orange, maybe the grapefruit. But again, oh my gosh, I'm finding cocoons in here. A lot of worms. I cannot find the rest of the grapefruit. That is the only thing that is left, is this group. Where was it? I don't even know where it went. It was so small. There. These little pieces. There's like 2 of these. Okay, then we have this bowl, which is falling apart. Alright, now we got a lemon with worms. There are worms on top and inside the lemon. Worms on top and inside the lemon. Okay? Now the garlic, oh, there's the garlic piece. Oh, they didn't touch the garlic. Well, maybe they, I don't think they touched the garlic. I don't see anything on it. Any worm activity. I didn't think I'd ever see that again. Alright. So that means, the pepper. Alright, so there's one brave soul right next to it. Otherwise, I don't think they've touched it. Okay. Which means that there was something over here. What's over here? Ah, the orange. And you could see they've eaten half the orange. And they are continuing to eat the orange. So, oranges are fine. Lemons are fine. Pineapples are fine. Grapefruit is fine. Garlic and peppers, not so much. That's interesting. So, and it's cardboard. They're devouring it as well. So I will scoop some of this back in here and bury that a little bit, and we'll give them something different this week. But one of the reasons I wanted to show you guys this is that we have this food scrap program, right? So we collect all manner of food scraps and we feed it to our worms. And they don't have any problems with it. Very rarely have I had any issues with anything except meat products. I had somebody put a ham in there last year. That kind of caused some problems because it brought in maggots and other issues. But other than that, everything's been great. So it's more of plastics, you know, like this coffee filter that I keep coming back to see if they've eaten everything off of it except for the plastic ring. So you can see there's not a whole lot left of it. They've eaten everything out. There's a little piece of plastic there. Toss that. And then this thing here. But even this, there's cocoon right there. So it's clearly not a bad thing, because they're doing well with it. So yeah, so experiment with your worms, try stuff. They'll be fine. And it's also like, we didn't give them an entire pineapple, we gave them a slice, but it's all relative, right? In our big CFTs that are 8 feet long, I can put, you know, 10 pineapples in there because there's enough room. If it gets too acidic, they can get away from it. Here they clearly went right to the grapefruit and devoured that thing. And the orange as well. The lemon they're working on, it's probably taking them longer because they're going for their favorite stuff first. It's just the way it is. In your bin, they might have different preferences from my worms. My worms get all manner of weird foods and stuff. So yeah, try different stuff with your worms. They'll reward you with better compost. The more variety you can get, the better. And you want to make sure that you try and even out your greens and your browns, right? So your living matter and your dead matter, your cardboard, your food scraps. Try and split it equally so that the castings that they produce are as much carbon and nitrogen as possible, because that's kind of the whole idea to doing this, is to make a better compost. So if you just look at this stuff, I mean, this stuff is great, and these worms have done great with it. So I'm kind of curious how long it's going to take them to attack this pepper here. We'll get it buried, we'll cover them back up, and we'll move on to the next task at hand, which is dealing with the other animals on the farm. So that'll be it for us this week. We hope you enjoyed. Like I said, keep experimenting with your worms. There's a lot we can learn from these guys, and a lot they do for us. So take care. We'll see y'all next time. I like talking about the food scrap pickup program, so I'm going to continue talking about it. What it looks like. So we stop at about 70 residences and businesses on a typical Friday. We do some on Saturday, but that's the majority. We try and do everything on Friday so that everybody gets a fresh bucket for the weekend. So what I do, I load my Jeep up. There's like 20 buckets in the bed here, and then we've got this trailer that I tow behind it with the bins. So we got bins. There's 6 bins for businesses that we need to stop at this week, and then I've got 6 stacks, so there's 3 on that side, there's 3 on this side, of buckets, extra lids. Everybody gets a compostable bag, and that's what it looks like. So we have enough. I think there's 40 in the Jeep that are prepped and ready to go. There's another 60 out here, so that's 100. So we can continue expanding before I really need to invest in something else. But we are hiring. We're looking for someone to split the work and do this work around us in the northern Illinois area. So if you or someone you know wants to spend a couple hours on a Friday driving, we'd appreciate the nod. So send them my way. Because the more people, the more houses we can get to, is essentially, because otherwise we're going to start turning people away, and that kind of sucks. because I want to be able to get to everybody. So that's what it looks like. I'm not going to have you follow along on the route because it takes about 12 hours to hit everybody, to get from the farm to all the houses, bring it back to the farm. And that would be a horribly boring video, I think, of watching me go back and forth to 70 houses and businesses. So that'll be it for us. Take care.